Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Before the Bell podcast. I am Main Event CT. I am joined by my partners in crime. That is the Urban Gladiator, Jay Washington, and the man of many faces, Midgard Morrow.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mark Truth, and I'm here with the Black Wrestling Podcast, dog. What's up? Also, happy Black History Month. We finally here. We finally celebrating. I'm here with my boy CD. Love all your albums. And also Mr. President George Washington. Good to see you, brother.
So, first of all,
do you want to go with that first wall? Because I know which way. Are we starting?
You go ahead.
Is it the one I think it is? No, you got it. Because I was going to do it if you didn't do it.
First and foremost, did not know that's who you were today.
Oh, that was the one you were going with.
That is great to know. Okay. Mark Truth, I appreciate
Mark Truth, yeah.
That.
Number two?
Number two, man, the voice.
Oh, that was number two?
Yeah. You know, you're the voice. I love what you're doing, brother. You're out here creating, and you can't beat that.
Live, laugh, love, dog.
You're just not gonna acknowledge the fact that we're recording this on March 10th.
Oh, the fact that it's no longer Black History Month? Yeah.
That was the part I was waiting to see if you got. That was my first thing.
But I was like,
what you mean it's no longer Black History Month?
It's March.
It's March.
We marching? No, see, like with MLK?
See, that's why I was hoping.
No.
I was really believing in you to go to that one first.
I thought we was going to go see Cody's I Have a Dream speech, dog.
Bro, you see what you...
That's fire. I can't even lie to you. That one right there, boy. That is incredible. Cody Luther King Jr. Don't forget that Jr.
Yeah. That's what he said. I had a nightmare where little black boys and little white girls would...
No, you're not going to finish that. You are not finishing that statement. Absolutely not.
No. We're going to stop that right now. No.
What you mean, dog?
No, man. Anyway.
That was a dodging a bullet if it
big
wasn't.
Week. You know what's funny? You could also come as yourself sometimes. I don't know if you know that. You could just be Martin Morrow, brother.
Who that? I was just asked by Chris Burns, do we know what is going to happen every week with the original Martin Morrow?
Never. I ain't seen him since episode 1.
Did he even come in as himself episode 1?
Episode 1, you know what?
He was Dusty.
Episode. I've never seen him on the podcast.
We've never met Martin Morrow.
That's true.
In this show.
That's very true.
We are what, 15 episodes?
I think this episode 15?
I remember episode 2. I feel like we met him then. He came in. Y'all when we did there was the virtual edition.
Okay. Yeah. So the virtual episode, we got Marty Morrow.
Oh, we got I remember hearing that one. Family
yeah.
shit.
That's, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Hey, live, laugh, love to the family. Great to be here on the BBC podcast.
I'm sorry, what?
This is not that. This is the Before the Bell, brother.
Before the Bell?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's my bad, dog. Yeah, I see it. I see it now.
When did you see BBC podcast? You thought you were on that one?
That's my bad.
Speaking of which, man, we got a lot to cover because we get to talk about the most... Okay, for those of you guys who are not in the business as we are in stand-up comedy, there's something called a light. There's a light. And as comedians, we have time limits, and we try not to go over those time limits. I'm learning week after week that The Rock is a light runner. He runs the light. I wish they would just do these segments on Raw, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm sorry to cut you off. I think it's his, because again, not even his TKO schedule. It's his Dwayne Johnson schedule that only allows him to be on. Can you move the mic in front? Okay, is this better? Okay, thank you. I think it's his Dwayne Johnson schedule that allows him only to work on Fridays for that. Like, it got lucky he was in San Diego, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Right.
It wasn't him traveling to go anywhere. But, fam, listen, if y'all gonna start his schedule, if you gonna say, hey, we're gonna have the Bloodline close the show, that means the Bloodline needs to go on at top of the hour.
Facts.
No, see, I figured they had to move.
I'm sorry. I did not expect that.
Response and character?
I don't know what you're talking about, dog. See, I feel like they had to move because last week they went first and then they ran the light and they kind of like we didn't get certain entrances and matches. Time would cut, so they probably like if we put them on last this week, they'll know better. And they were like, nah, we still got this overrun. And also like Roman Reigns' entrance ain't got to be that long, dog.
Here's the thing: one, you got to drop this accent.
Hey, no, he did.
His voice
did you notice it dropped in
towards
the
the
middle?
end. He got a little iffy. And this is why I'm disappointed in your truth. You're from Alabama. You should have a thick country accent to tap into. This was Northern Illinois.
It was Cockney.
This was
Cockney country.
Cockney Country Martin as our truth. But the character work, incredible voices.
I will say this: his throat is gonna hurt. Pause.
Oh my God, that's a good pause. Let me tell you something, boy. If you didn't find nothing else, that's a good pause right there, boy.
His throat gonna hurt because it take a lot to keep doing.
He was gonna keep going.
He's gonna keep going. So I know, like.
Wait, all right. Let me hear y'all.
No. You see what it is? Okay, so listen. Everybody, Martin cannot handle criticism.
It's not about that. I want to hear what y'all would do. Let me hear y'all version.
I know listen, we know I'm emotional and sad. Y'all should have seen me before the cameras roll. I get emotional.
However, I just want to hear you doing R2. You gonna do it?
Well, when it comes to the characters, as soon as you bring up something about Mark, well, y'all go and do it.
Yeah.
It's not a criticism. I just want to hear you know
was
you
it
read.
last week. Did we say it? Was it on camera?
Last week on camera.
He said, we like, hey man, this character. Well, let me see y'all dress up then. Let me see y'all be a character.
All right, if y'all got a boa budget, then please send me a boa.
A boa?
Because last week y'all was like, you should have worn the boas. You should have done this with your face. Put the face makeup on. Y'all got a budget for that? Please send it my way. You on TV, you on movies. Send me this, Mr. Netflix, Mr. Bounce. Send me some stuff in.
Bounce? Listen,
y'all send me
man,
some stuff then.
Martin, I want to say this on in future for camera. I've done more than bounce, brother. This is out of control. However,
hey, you felt this real quick. You felt real fighting,
like,
real quick. Bounce, the man,
brother.
Hey, CT Terrell was like, you relegated me to 26.2.
Man,
oh,
was you not on bounce?
I was.
All right, so dog, you
I've also
bounce.
been on Fox, HBO, CBS, ABC. Give me some other networks, my guy. Sheesh.
In the gifts, it said bounce at the bottom.
In the who?
In the gifts. All the gifts you go CT.
Oh, I'm gift up and about on bounce.
I know,
on
that's what I'm
bounce,
saying,
I'm
dog.
gift up. Oh yeah.
Oh, that he accepts it. I'm gift. I'm gift up.
All the gifts are from like bounce. I don't think I have any other gifts from other. I might have one from HBO, but I haven't found it. But I'll give you that.
Yeah, they got the one of you in the chef outfit.
The chef outfit.
Your character was doing something crazy that day. Dog.
Not let the voice go.
Then you do the voice. I'm still waiting on a challenge. Everybody coming for the champ, but nobody's saying, let me get the title.
Yeah, but nobody's saying, let me get the title. You're right, man. Hey, do whatever voice you want, brother. In the meantime, sheesh. Like, hey, Martin, we talking about making this bed. Hey, Martin, you kind of get the corners. Like, okay.
So the corners
Here we are.
gotta be done.
People been in the military. They know how to do
They know how to
corners.
fold a fitted sheet. Excuse me.
I will never again. I'm sorry.
Nah, man, you say your piece, dog. I know what you do. Say your piece, dog.
Yo.
I like the callback.
It's a great callback.
It's a great callback.
Which one?
Change it.
So it's regular with the question, but got it. In the meantime, The Rock runs the light. I think this is what they did. They did it because the week before they started the show,
like you said,
and ran all those matches. So now it's like,
when I say top of the hour, put him at like so it would be East Coast feed. Put him at 9 o'clock. Not at the top of the show.
So 6 o'clock for us.
Yeah, 6 o'clock for us. Put him at 6 because this way you can knock an hour worth of wrestling out, whatever you got, and you just tell somebody, hey, stay on standby just in case this don't go as long as we think it is. Yeah. And now we got a match to close SmackDown.
Right.
So you would have been satisfied with.
Here goes the bull.
No, I was going to say you wanted.
Meet and Timothy Stratton.
Was that the last match, or was it Dragon Lee versus Angel Garza?
Yeah, that was the last match before the Bloodline.
Well, you can move the card around.
You can.
So then out of that I guess you could do Orton KO versus.
I would have rather that.
Yeah,
I'd rather that closed.
But would you have rather that been rushed?
Yes, because and this brings me to my next topic. For as long as we won't say his name, the man who brought us this entertainment for the past 40 years.
Did you just Benoit him?
I mean, they did it. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm playing a video game. He's not in there.
You Voldemorted him?
He's not in there.
Okay.
So for 40 years, that man has said we will not have any advertisements in the middle of that ring. And on SmackDown, it seems like Prime is going to be a sponsor and have their logo on the ring mat for every PLE moving forward after WrestleMania.
That's a TKO move.
Is it though?
I'm pretty sure that's a TKO move.
It had to be pitched, and because it was pitched by like seemingly Logan, I'm like, and I like Logan, but I'm like, I don't want to see that logo. I don't want to see any logo in the ring. When they did the Mountain Dew match with Bray Wyatt and LA Knight, I was like, that was bad as far as logo in the ring.
Back ring, cold
too
black.
much, man.
Cold black.
Mountain Dew, cold black,
pitch black, dark. Yeah. See, if anything, I don't mind if it's in the corners, but in the center, that like there was a thread on Twitter, that was like WWE moments ruined by the Prime logo, where they photoshopped that logo into like Becky Lynch winning or Hell in a Cell, like with Mankind going through it, but there's a giant Prime logo in the middle of that. And it's like, man, there's so many moments that just be like, but if it's in the corners, like I think AEW does, I don't mind that. Or what they've been doing of just like, hey, this match is sponsored by Cheerios or whatever.
Yeah, that match.
Yeah.
Do you think so? I don't know. I didn't read up on this no more than what I saw the announcement on SmackDown. I don't know if you all looked any further into it. Is this an official like market business official move?
I don't know.
So they did a press release right after the announcement. So yeah, it is.
So okay, that's what I was wondering. Because I'm like,
damn it.
Yeah, because I was like, maybe it's a Logan Paul thing to try to, him bringing out KSI.
That's a good heel move.
That's a good heel move.
Yeah.
Get ready to promote WrestleMania moving forward. I got this thing, blah, blah, blah. Now you become the bigger heel. That's what I thought it was. Now I'm more sadder than I've been in the past 2 weeks that you just told me it was a press release afterwards.
Yeah.
Because that means...
I think it's supposed to be 2 years.
That's a long time.
No.
Yeah.
And PLEs means... That's almost every pay-per-view then, because they've made every pay-per-view a PLE.
Yeah. I thought that's what they were automatically going to be called now. Yeah. I didn't know it was going to be, unless I'm missing something.
That's 24 pay-per-views.
Well, I don't think the NXT ones will have it.
That's also, come on. I mean, I would rather NXT had it.
Yo, y'all are so disrespectful.
Man.
Hey, listen, stop disrespecting Chase U.
Wait, you naming names? Chase U, I feel like, what's his name? And this is, I'm so disrespectful for this.
Nobody know the names most talented.
The guy, Gulak.
Drew Gulak.
Yeah, Gulak. I feel like put him in Chase U, wouldn't know.
I thought he was in Chase U for a
minute. No, he's got his own faction.
Yeah, what is it?
They're called the Catch Point Crew or something like that. So it's him, it's William Regal's son, Charlie Dempsey. It's Damon Kemp, who's Gable Stevenson's brother.
The one that's talented.
Yeah, Damon Kemp's he's fired, and then some other dude who
Dave Stevenson ain't gonna have a career at all.
How bad did he let us down? They gave him so much hype. They brought him to WrestleMania. He's gonna be like Kurt Angle. We're like, ooh, a gold medalist.
Allegations.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
A bunch of allegations came out against him.
Well, it was a thing from college. It wasn't a bunch. It was like one big incident.
I thought it was a couple of them.
No. So it was one big thing that happened in college, and it like went to court. So that was the bigger issue with it, where like he did confess certain elements of it, but like because of the way the laws worked, then they ended up changing. What if I was still in character talking about it? So that.
Yeah, you gotta understand.
Sometimes when the thing happens and the man did it, you're like, what?
So they changed the law after that case. But then, he went on to win the Olympics and all that jazz. So I think it just kind of got buried until
he debuted on TV.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn.
Because nobody really cares about, like, name another Olympic athlete from this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only do that when you get light,
Tiffany
like when you get
Stratton.
the spotlight.
Isn't she an Olympian? I know she was a gymnast.
I don't know if she was an Olympic gymnast.
Okay, I didn't know. I knew she was a U.S. gymnast. I didn't know she was an Olympian.
Hey, why don't you do a wrestling match?
Boy, I thought you were gonna say, "Why not do a Tiffany Stratton impression?"
No. That would change the dynamic of the show dramatic. And don't you get no ideas either while we're on the subject.
You don't want to see him come back?
No, I do not.
That'll be my. I dress up in all pink with a wig, and that's my. Why they always put a black man in a dress?
That'll be the episode I won't be here, but I'm gonna walk in and walk smooth out.
Why would you walk out?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Wow.
Why would you walk out?
That's crazy. In the meantime, guys, looking at that. So
What you say? We do wrestling? What?
oh yeah, why don't you produce a wrestling event? I don't know how hard it is to do it. Is that
As far as like with talent and everything?
yeah?
Like,
Do a couple matches.
first of all,
You and Martin headline them, or Martin could mid card and then you headline a match.
okay. A, think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you props
Mhm.
for that. B, my body and back are like, tell Clayton to kiss my ass.
Oh, that's crazy.
It takes a lot though. You got to get the venue. So I don't know about the insurance. You got to get insurance.
Oh,
You got to get the venue. You got to get the ring.
mm.
You need money to pay the boys out, not off the gate. You need
Just in general.
yeah, there are way too many wrestling promoters that's like, all right, so you're 200, you're 250. Okay, so I got to make 450 off the gate before after I break even. You got to have the money to pay the guys up front.
Got you. Even if it's 1 or 100 people in there.
Pay the people.
Got you.
So that's comedy should be the same way, ladies and gentlemen. Because there's a lot of bookers of comedy who like, yeah, we're gonna bring these people in, we're gonna pay them off what we make at the door. You know,
I don't deal with those anymore. You know what's funny?
But there's some that still do that.
There are a million who do that.
Yeah.
This guy tried to book me on the show a month ago. And, cats reach out for me to do shows. And I'll be like, cool, because a lot of times I'll be like, oh, I haven't done this place.
Mhm.
And he's like, all right, bet. Right. So he sends the group message and he's like, hey, guys, we're really trying to get it sold out so we can pay everybody something. And I was like, hey, can't make it. I'm not that guy, brother. Not in the past. I ain't been that guy in 10 years. So it's like, hey, man, had that money. That's why I like dealing with comedy clubs.
Yeah.
The comedy club is like, here you go. But when you got to rely on how many people are there, now I'm never coming back.
No, but it's for exposure. We're gonna put you on our.
I'm
Instagram.
expose you if I don't get my money, bro. Oh, how did Jay Washington Friends go last night?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I'm so out of it.
You look like you were looking away like, I remember when a club did that to me. He said, man, we got 5 people. I'll give you some wings. Like, I remember those shows too.
Man. Hey, man, look, it's going to be a fun crowd, though, man. You got to go.
Oh.
It's going to be a fun time, y'all.
Yeah.
Listen.
Small but mighty.
Listen, the crowd is hot.
Hey, man,
What?
I'd do it if you got a Pepsi. All we got is Coke. I'm out. You can't even give me a Pepsi.
Shouts out. Man, sorry. Damn, I'm tired.
How was the show?
Yeah.
The show was great. Everybody came through. The lineup was amazing.
Nice.
Deion Cole dropped in.
Hey.
Alex Thomas performed.
Friends of the show.
It was a great time. I had to do the main room before that.
Mm.
So I went from the main room to my show, and then I was trying to hang around and be one of the big kids. And then I was like, I can't do this. I need to go home, and almost fell asleep on the road twice.
That's dangerous.
I was tired, and I'm tired now, and that's why I'm all cranky and everything.
Yeah, you're good. Just go home and take a nap.
Yeah, you got to take that nap. Are you going to go home and take a nap?
I try to. Here's the problem.
I'm about to hear it. Go ahead.
No.
I'm listening.
I have my anxiety won't let my brain shut up sometimes. So my body can be tired, my brain won't shut up. So it's hard to go to sleep. A lot of people deal with that with anxiety. Like you be like, man, I'm tired. So that's the thing. My brain sometimes I'm like, I'll lie down. I'll be in my bed.
You ever
everything.
try like breathing?
He didn't even mean that as a joke.
I know. The way
Mark
producer
just
just started dying laughing in the background. You talking about like meditative breathing?
Yeah.
Whatnot. Yeah, sometimes I do that. It's just my brain sometimes when I'm lying down.
You got
melatonin?
Yeah.
Never tried it.
Try that.
For a nap?
For sleep in
for
general.
anything.
You seem like
Well,
it's
no, like, yeah.
Because for no reason I bring it up that way because I heard like you're supposed to go to bed for the night, not for.
Do you have a
nap.
show tonight?
No, I told.
Go get some melatonin. I don't want to cuss. Who cares? You said you're tired. Go get some melatonin for CVS and go
Get
sleep.
that sleep.
Yeah.
In the meantime, speaking of sleep, I was falling asleep on SmackDown at the beginning of it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
After that Prime match, I was like, all right, well, let me. And then Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, it was a weird week where Raw was better than SmackDown.
But it's hard
Right?
to remember
Yeah.
sometimes the like you know, we know right now what a highlight of SmackDown is gonna be, right?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be a 42-minute Bloodline promo. Raw is gonna depend
Yeah.
on what you really are gonna get.
Mhm.
You get Seth Rollins calling Diarrhea Dwayne.
Diarrhea Dwayne.
Horrible nickname.
Yeah.
Look, walking clown emoji is even worse.
At least it had you can't chant it, but it's like, okay, walking clown emoji. Let's come up with another one for next week.
Yeah.
But he's like, he's stuck with this one.
But you know what's smart? Because The Rock is working heel, he shouldn't have things you can chant. So walking clown, yeah,
right.
or even, what was it? Roman called him Seth a cross-dresser, and then that got like Twitter in a tizzy.
That got a pop.
Yeah.
Here's
but it's like, that's not bad. Like,
Exactly.
especially if we are normalizing, if we're normalizing cross-dressing and stuff like that, then a heel trying to make a normal thing a joke should work. But you can't, wrestling fans want it both ways. They're like, we don't want you to say this, but also Diarrhea Dwayne is too sophomoric. So it's like, then what do you want them to say?
Also,
Right.
Roman has said, you wear your wife's clothes.
Plenty
Roman
of
has
times.
said that
Yeah.
to Seth.
Said it before. Roman is, man, here's the thing, man. This is what I battle with. And I'm being so vulnerable with y'all. I battle with
Depression? I'm here for you, brother.
Not at all.
Goes,
I
Anxiety?
battle not at all either. Pretty happy guy. I know that's really not something people want to hear. Awkward. But I will say, I battle with Cody Rhodes winning at WrestleMania, which I want to see badly. But I also want to see Roman Reigns beat Hogan's record.
have you been changing your position on this a lot?
No, I need Cody to win at WrestleMania. I need it. But I'm playing the new WWE 2K24. Shout out to my friends at 2K, friends of the show. However,
Great
it
game.
is, there's one of the storylines in the game is Roman has been winning for so long, he decided to give his title up.
He vacates it, and there's
Vacates
a tournament.
it. And every one of the advertisements, they showed how many days Roman has been champion, which is 1,200 and something. And then they show Hogan's, which is 1,474.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are they showing me this? Are they trying to tip it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going to happen. But I want Cody to win more than I want Roman to beat Hogan's record.
Mm.
Do you want? So would you either one of you? And I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my brain together.
Mhm.
Please forgive me. Night one, of course, Rock and Roman win.
Mhm.
Do you
Because
need
at least
That's-
they set that match up in the rules where if Roman and Roman and Rock win, then
Bloodline rules.
Bloodline rules. But if they don't win, they're banned from.
right?
Yes.
I need them to win night one. I need Roman and Rock to win night one because it makes for a better story. So remember 10 years ago when Daniel Bryan won,
He's fighting the authority.
he's like, yo, Triple H said, if you beat me, then you can have your, then you'll be added to the main event.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. And we all got behind him. And it was like, all right. So when he won,
and then went to the main event.
so now the odds have to be stacked so against Cody night two that when he wins,
It's
like
so much bigger.
But do you feel like, and this either one of y'all can answer this, do you feel like, and I hate thinking, by the way, this as a wrestler and wrestling fan, because my brain is trying to go to logic. Do you think that is too predictable? That because now, if Rock and Roman win, now the odds are really stacked against Cody. How can he possibly win? Cody's gonna win.
I
Do you
hear
feel
you.
like it becomes predictable?
No,
You get
because
what-
I
do you get-
because here,
I want to make sure what I'm saying is.
because it opens the doors for so many other things. Because Bloodline rules isn't just, it's also no DQ.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like that means Seth could screw Cody. That means
Stone Cold comes out and saves the day.
It could mean that. It could mean, people have been talking about Jacob Fatu and Zilla Fatu. It could mean they come out. It could mean Rock turns on Roman. There's so many different elements
You just don't know.
door you don't know. Like, I still don't know if Cody is going to win. Like, I want him to win,
I want him to win.
but I'm like, he might not.
I'm a Cody guy. Listen, I am a Stardust fan. I was rooting for Stardust, bro.
You gonna do that?
I hated that too.
No.
It was like
Yeah.
I seen him wearing suits, and he's like, I got an idea. He was talking to Goldust. I got an idea. And then he came back the next week with the paint on. I said, they about to bury this boy. They about to bury this boy. And they buried him, boy.
Did they though?
They buried that
Here's
boy.
the thing. He fought through the burial though.
Ooh.
I mean,
He was matches with Neville and
Stephen
Amell.
That's how they became
they were
friends.
high priority matches too, because
That was a match at SummerSlam. They had a mini feud, became friends,
Yeah.
but they still buried him, bro.
He had a little. What was that little faction with with the who are the dudes? Connor and Victor.
the
with
Ascension?
Yeah, when they had that little faction, and then they added Bad News Barrett, and they were like the Bad News Planet, or so they had some crazy cosmic bad news, something like that. But it was
Wade Barrett's story is sad too because he was always almost there,
yeah.
and then you don't know.
No, because I was just about to ask, what am I missing?
I'll tell you.
I was like, all of a sudden, he just stopped being in the ring.
I'll tell you. Well, so for that, you know more about, but I'll tell you about what happened with Bad News Barrett. And this is why I send everything to the group chat, because I'll be in deep parts of the WWE web, bro. Like, I'll be finding stuff. I'm like, and then I just send it. But
Wait, do it
WWE
again.
Dark Web.
Do it again.
so Wade Barrett, what was
What's
that?
That was the computer.
Make the sound again. Hey, yo, that's what Wade Barrett said, yo, when we start doing the band.
I
Hey,
can't.
Mark's out of control. So when Wade started doing the Bad News Barrett thing, he goes to the head of the company and he says, hey, man, they're cheering me. We might want to make me face. And he's like, no, you'll always be heel. You'll always be working heel. And he was like, yeah, but if you just let me, he's like, no. And then he said, I got an idea. Instead of them cheering you, we'll give them ways to boo. So stop saying, I got some bad news. And they took the catchphrase away.
Yep.
So when they took the catchphrase away, then, the crowd can't react to anything. Crowd don't react to anything. Your TV time starts to get cut. Bam, before you know it, out of there. Plus injuries and everything. But why did he stop in the ring?
Well, I think because he got the job in NWA as a commentator. And so I think it just was like that became more appealing. Like, why take those bumps and those risks if you can just talk and let that be your gig?
Yeah, I can't see myself being a wrestler and then getting offered to not be hurt every day and be like, I'm gonna still get hurt every day.
Yeah.
You got so many, though, who wish they could. I know there was teased for a while that Corey Graves would come back. Because when he got cleared, everybody was like, uh-oh.
I want to see him get beat up.
Yo.
I want him to get back in the ring just so they
Well,
can
like by
bury
Natalia.
him. By who?
Natalia.
Yeah, somebody he buries every week.
That would be a great match. Somebody he buries every week gets to destroy him.
Dana Brooke ain't that no more.
You mean Ash by Elegance? By the way, you commented that was a Tony Storm gimmick, and at first I was like, no, it's different. And then I just saw this past week on Impact where she had or CNA where she had like a butler who was. I was like, oh boy, no.
Oh boy. I was like, yeah, she's doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, just
Tony
copying homework.
I was like, yo, you want people to succeed outside the company.
Yeah.
You're supposed to succeed. If you leave WWE or they let you go, you're supposed to succeed. But if you're just being like, hold on for a second. All right, let me talk to my peoples. We can do this, right?
Speaking of success, we getting what we want, it seems like. Montez Ford just posted a clip on Saturday.
I told you. I said, hey.
Karrion Kross went on and said, yeah, what did he call them? The Pride? He was like, the Pride needs a leader. It doesn't need to be me. Maybe it could be Montez Ford, the breakout star from over there. Maybe he needs to take over. As soon as he drops Dawkins. And I was like, yeah. Wow. Because first of all, shout out to the Street Profits. Shout out to Montez. Shout out to Dawkins. Both the homies. I say, we've been waiting on Tez to go solo for a long time. Is this it? I messaged Montez. I say, is this it? Left me on scene. I say, fam, let me know something, man. I need to know.
So did you really want that spoiled?
Huh?
You really want that spoiled?
Yes. I want, because when you a massive fan of somebody, you want to know, but it's like, you're right. Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
But does this go back to, I can't remember how many episodes ago, the CT thing of he doesn't need to split from Doc.
He doesn't. They can stay together.
Yeah.
But again, the way this is going, the way this sounds, yo, bro, we been in this together. I've been here 10 years. That's Dawkins talking. I've been here 10 years. We in this together. This sound like at WrestleMania. That moment happens.
No, not this soon.
What if? What if that's been the plan the whole time? What if WrestleMania is about to pull the trigger on a lot of things this year?
I'm getting hyped.
Because again, we expect WrestleMania to have maybe now, again, the culmination of matches, the culmination of stories, and blah, 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 blah. What if the trigger get pulled on so much we just like, yo! Because we haven't had a WrestleMania that, especially going 2 nights, that pretty much everything how you like, oh my God. Because again, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre has to happen night 2. So we know Damian Priest won't cash night 1.
Right.
That eliminates that. So again, Seth Rollins could lose night 2.
Do we know he's gonna cash in on night 2?
Because then
no. What if What if Rock and Roman beat the dog piss out of Seth and then Damian cashes in?
And now it's Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
That's a swerve.
Yeah.
Things we don't. Again, we're sitting here saying, oh yeah, this is gonna be that. This is gonna be that.
Right.
And we don't think about these extra little elements, and so now you get stuff that's going like, wait, what?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. You just had on SmackDown Bianca and Naomi having a moment,
which could be the tag titles, or it could be them in a match.
It could be them it's either or.
Right.
Everybody kept saying them two going against Damage Control, well, the Kabuki Warriors.
But now it could be because I was thinking Jade Cargill, but I would love, and it would also protect her if it's Naomi, Bianca, and Jade versus Kairi, Asuka, and Dakota.
That would be great.
Yeah.
It would also give all of them something to do at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
And it does not require Naomi to take a pin.
Yes.
I was thinking more
Hopefully.
so. I like it. I was thinking more so Jade. I hate to say this. I hate it. I'm going to say this. A lot of people are going to be in the comments like, oh God, no.
Jade Nia.
I want to see that match.
Yeah,
though.
it's good. Yeah.
I know, but some people are like, no. Because people are still under this impression, no matter how much she's shown differently in her return, that Nia is just going to hurt this girl. Nia's in this run has been, it looks devastating.
Yeah.
It looks catastrophic, but it's been safer than it's ever been.
She's the number 1 woman heel in the company right now.
Yes,
Yep.
and it's
Number
and
1.
Safe. So safer.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I was talking to our buddy Kate about this because I asked him, is Nia unsafe? He's like, no, she's not. It's just a big girl with this is a 6 foot whatever amount of weight woman with these 5'1".
Yeah.
So it's anything's gonna look worse or look like she's hitting somebody. So you want to remember that it's not that she's unsafe. It's just she's so much bigger compared to them.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, so let's book Judgment Day. Who is Dom facing?
Shout out Judgment Day, dog. I'm still in there. Truth, Judgment Day, dog.
Truth.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take a look at this shirt. Is this WWE official or did you get this separately?
I bought this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where'd you buy it?
I got a guy, my homie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Judgment Day though. I'm still in there.
I want to see R-Truth, Miz take on Judgment Day, but where does that leave DIY? DIY has been getting a lot of screen time lately.
So whatever this announcement is going to be,
they got to break them titles up.
That's what, because we're waiting on this announcement.
Yeah.
And it's got to be that, because you have a DIY that I don't know why we care. Then you have a Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne, and is one a Pretty Deadly hurt? Or something?
No, I think because I don't want to call it a repackaging, but they lost a lot, so they did like a promo thing.
They lost a lot. Okay,
no.
so here's another group. Let's go back to the other show, the Creed brothers.
Ooh,
haven't been on TV.
Yeah,
they fire though.
So you got all these things. You cannot do.
Indusher.
I love them, bro.
What?
Veer and Sangha?
Yeah, they're good. Man.
I don't see them ready yet to that. To me,
because they don't give them enough.
They don't, and the locker room is so stacked that I don't understand. Everybody can't have matches, but the way I see it is this: there are a lot of people who are green that should not be on TV yet, and they're taking time away from the people who should be on TV, like in Indusher.
So who do you replace for Indusher's on Raw, right?
Yeah, they're Raw.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do you take off Raw? Granted, it's a 3-hour show, so everybody should be able to work, quite honestly.
Yeah.
Who do you take off of Raw on TV to give Indusher time?
Okay, let's go back over this past Raw. What did we see? We saw a match with Sami Zayn against, who did he face?
Was
Shinsuke?
it
No, it wasn't.
Ivar?
Ivar.
And Ivar is great.
Yeah, man. Ivar should be in.
I hate
the
when Eric
best
comes
thing-
back because it's gonna kill everything for him.
Why?
When Eric
Because
he's developed as a single star, and you gonna have Eric. Then you go back to the Viking Raiders.
No, put the titles on him, dog.
I want to see Ivar have a singles run with he can honestly get toward the world title picture now. He doesn't need to cut promo.
Yeah, he don't need Valhalla cutting him either.
That's a good point.
He got decent promos, man. You know, he be talking about the Vikings and the fighting and rules and eating meat. That's what he be saying, man. Backstage. You know, I mean, they can't beat the Judgment Day though, dog.
The Judgment Day.
Right? We all fans of Judgment Day. We in the Judgment Day?
I love everybody except JD. I hate him.
He ain't in it though. You see, he ain't on the shirt.
He ain't on the shirt.
JD, I figured it out. You know what it is?
It's his head.
He has a big head, long arms, and short, stubby legs. It's weird.
Even if he went on the gas,
It's weird,
it's just
bro.
not gonna even out.
He look
He
like
got no shoulders.
like one of them elves from Harry Potter.
Mr. Potter said, Mr. Priest, can I carry your briefcase?
It's like Finn Balor got cloned, but not correctly. That's what JD looks like, bro.
So somebody's in the machine, like, oh shit. Oh.
Print him out. That's what he looked like. Bro, it's so uncomfortable looking at him, man. I'm like, he should have been a little person, and God was like, "Man, let him go." That's what it was.
Wait,
He's the biggest little person.
He's the biggest little person you've ever seen.
Because Tyler Bate, when you look, he's short with a kind of big head. It's not as mad, but it works for his body,
It
right?
does.
Yeah.
He's very stubby as well.
Yeah,
But-
his body's like, yeah.
Yeah.
But JD McDonough's head, when the best thing I ever saw was at the War Games. Randy Orton took a picture with JD McDonagh.
Yeah.
He was like, and I did tell him, you have a huge fucking head.
He's got to know by now, bro. That's
So look, Randy Orton, JD McDonough is very weird. There's a massive head. Jesus Christ.
that head is ridiculous. Look at his body.
Yeah.
No shoulders. Like I told you, bro.
That one thing said JD McDonough is well aware of his big head.
Bro, he has a thick neck with no shoulders. How you got traps and no shoulders? That's what's weird. The
It's
shoulders.
like he kept getting chiro adjustments on his neck and nobody told the doctor to stop.
He's supposed to be taller.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like 6'4".
Like
like-
a Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
Like he had a growth spurt and then in the midway through, nature was like, stop.
You know what? You right, man. If he gonna be in Judgment Day, I don't want to be in Judgment Day no more, dog.
Man, R-Truth, man. That goes to show you, no matter what you give R-Truth, he can make spaghetti out of it, bro.
Do you, so you go.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, you gotta understand. Martin is one of those dudes, ladies and gentlemen. He's an anomaly, bro.
I don't even know what just happened.
Yep.
I'm
New
out.
shirt alert.
I'm out to Judgment Day now, dog. You know? In fact, I'll do this.
Okay.
There we go.
Look at that.
What's up?
24/7, 85. Does it say 85 South?
84-7,
What did I
7-Eleven,
say?
I-95 South.
24/7, 48/7, 7-Eleven, I-95 South, European television champion.
I like that.
Yeah.
R-Truth, man. R-Truth.
Our truth, dog.
Okay, so, oh my God. So what happens?
Yep. Indusure, fire tag team.
Yes.
There's so many different talents on Raw that are incredible that are not getting showcased. We haven't seen Otis in a match in a very long time.
Yeah, but again, Alpha Academy,
Mhm.
you know, it's they're a humor gimmick now.
Yes and no, because Gable has always, it's been a fine line. He'll joke like Kurt Angle used to.
Yes.
He'll do all the comedy.
And then when he gets to work, he gets to work.
He gets to work.
That boy get busy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying. I want to address him so much more and
Go
not
ahead
feel like
now.
I'm not looking at him.
Mhm.
But because I don't want to, for the people I'm watching, I don't want people to think I'm disrespectful. But I can't without laughing. So
Yeah.
I'm looking at you
Mhm.
because you're holding it steady.
Oh, absolutely.
The fact that you're doing that.
Yeah.
So, so you do fatal 4-ways
Tag matches or singles?
or tag matches for both belts or something? Because you, or what? Because if you split these belts up, you can't. Okay, or what do? You do Judgment Day has to fight on both nights.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we do a fatal 4-way, whatever, on Raw. The winner fights Judgment Day night 1 for the Raw tag team
And
titles.
SmackDown simultaneously
Same-
does the same thing.
Same thing. And so Judgment Day has to prove if we're the best or we're the best, blah, blah, blah. We have to win both nights. This way they can lose night 1, you know, and they feel a certain way. Just, again, the possibilities.
Okay, here's what happens. This is how we'll know if Priest cashes in night 1.
That's what I was going to go into.
If they do one of the matches, because they can't do 2 nights of Mania. They could, realistically, but plans-wise, because he's still holding that Money in the Bank briefcase, and Money in the Bank is July. And there's not a big pay-per-view that happens for him to cash in after Mania, unless it's going to be a Raw. After
Not
Mania.
really. Backlash now because you got to remember it's in France.
Ooh.
Touche. But if we're just booking WrestleMania,
Okay, cool.
It's
If we're
touche
just-
French.
yes,
Oh,
it is.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, it is.
Whoa.
When you look at, okay, so they do the tournament. He has a match, let's say SmackDown. Let's say he has a match on SmackDown as Judgment Day. They lose. Then night 1, which is Saturday, they have another tag match. They lose that. Priest cashes in
That same night?
that
Saturday?
same night.
So WrestleMania Friday.
WrestleMania Saturday.
WrestleMania. So no, you said they have a match on SmackDown.
SmackDown Friday.
So that's WrestleMania Friday now, because remember now it's considered they do WrestleMania SmackDown.
yeah,
It's considered WrestleMania
They
SmackDown
do the
because they do the
Battle
Hall of
Royal.
Fame right after.
right.
Yeah.
So WrestleMania SmackDown is a tag team title match
hmm
for the SmackDown titles.
Right.
Do they retain or drop?
They drop.
They drop.
No Money in Bank winner has ever held a title when they've won the title.
Yeah, but has anybody had a title besides the Money in the Bank when they have it?
That's my point.
Oh yeah,
Wait. What if Gable beats Gunther and then Damian Priest cashes in on Gable?
he don't
I
want
hope they
this
don't do that.
because his argument has been like last week: no more secondary cash.
Yeah, why have him hold the briefcase for a year at this point just to cash in for the Intercontinental title?
Ooh, what if he cashed in on Rhea?
Hey man,
I can't keep doing it.
you gonna which one you gonna go? I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna get out of here, man.
Okay, because like that one,
I can't keep doing this show.
I didn't think we was gonna shoot for the moon like that.
This is wild.
That is absolutely insane.
Why not? It's on a PLE, so it don't count the same.
I'm,
And then he could be the other world. It could be 2 world champions on Raw.
Mr. Thomas.
You never thought about that, did y'all? See, y'all ain't thinking outside the box like I am, Mr. President.
Mm-hmm.
4-7.
Mr. 4-7 what? And 7 what?
Judgment days ago.
Martin, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you today as a person who just does not understand what just happened.
You want some smart water? That's today's sponsor. drink smart water. You can think just like Truth.
Truth. Listen, shout out to everybody who's been commenting and showing love, man. Clips continuously going crazy. The episodes are doing well. The comment section. I want to see y'all comment all week. I want to see y'all watch the episode, come back a couple days later, rewatch again, and throw some new comments on, man. We read all the comments. We appreciate it.
Okay.
And shout out to our Patreons, our patrons and stuff. Y'all Y'all keep checking it out, man. Keep supporting. I'm gonna have the AEW reviews up soon, baby.
Yeah, shouts out to everybody who got to see the race.
Oh, yeah, the race. Oh, speaking of which,
Nope.
the next one is
Nope.
April, right?
13th.
No.
Yeah. You set the date.
Nope, not gonna do it.
You set the... Nope, you're not backing out of that.
I can't do it. Can't do
Why
it.
can't you?
I can't do it. My legs ain't working.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
They're not working, huh?
They're not working.
Oh, they look like they're working.
They're not working.
I saw you walk up the stairs, dog.
Yeah.
You didn't see me walk nowhere. Nope. He got that whole thing to block out. Listen.
That's wild.
Listen. I'm telling you.
Because if you go back...
we let you pick the date and everything.
You pick the date.
Well, see, that was before like the blessings happened in my schedule.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. You know what? Listen, my schedule got real busy.
That's great,
on
man.
April 13th. So you know,
Let me tell you something. I gotta be in the.
That's a month. You literally have
A month,
1
yeah.
month and 3 days
to change my schedule.
but can I see your calendar?
that too.
Let me see your calendar,
Yeah, pull up
dog.
your calendar.
Oh my calendar.
Yeah, and I want to see it before you touch anything, you son of a bitch. I want to see it myself.
Yeah.
What do you
Go
mean?
to calendar.
I'm going to my calendar.
Yeah.
I don't like how you said
Yeah,
that.
you gotta watch his fingers. All right, show me the phone.
Hold on, I'm going to my calendar.
Yeah.
Okay. hold
Turn
on.
your phone towards me while you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, boom. There you go, right there.
All right, give me your phone.
Okay. Hold on. Make
Bless
sure.
you. No, you need to touch it. I just looked at you.
Okay.
I'm watching you.
Okay. You ain't. I gotta show.
Oh,
that.
look at this. Nothing on the 13th.
No, there is. You can scroll. You can scroll.
Where
there.
am I scrolling to? Oh, look at this. At 10 p.m. on the 13th, he has a show with Josh Edelman at the Hollywood Improv at 10 p.m. on the 13th, which means during
plenty
that
time.
day, you ain't got shit.
So here's the thing. This is what may happen.
yeah.
Now, as we've been blessing,
And you ain't got nothing that week. I saw that as
and
well.
you need to mind your business.
Okay.
you need to mind your business. Like
Yeah.
I said, that I ain't got avails yet from other clubs.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you
That's
know,
all nighttime stuff.
You need to.
That's
you don't-
passe. We
Look,
talk about daytime,
Listen,
baby.
you don't know what I have to do for the Lord.
Oh, yeah?
Nah, like,
I ain't never seen you go to church, dog.
shut up.
That's even wild.
You ain't even got a cross necklace on.
I have Jesus in my heart.
You said, and here's what we're gonna do. Bless you.
Nope.
You need Jesus in your legs.
Here's what we doing.
Nope.
Because we specifically set that up the day after that race and said, hey, Jay, you pick the date. And you were like, all right, bet. And I said, any date. I remember saying, we're going to do May. And you were like, nah, well, let's do April. We was like, bet. It's March now. You're going to be a man of your word. So this is the question I have for you. What can we all do as partners in crime to help you get prepared for a month and 3 days from now? That's the question. Mark says, finish the story, Jay. Amazing, Mark.
Adrenaline in his quads. Hoping he don't tear.
Don't tear them all? Is that what you was about to say?
Give them what they came to see. So it's time.
So
What can we do as a group?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this. I don't like how I look physically. You know, I have self-esteem issues, depression, anxiety. I have a lot of stress, which my doctor says has been my cortisol levels, blah, 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 blah. They have been trying to deal with some things with me to get to work out with them. CT looks amazing. I'll say all that.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Okay. Now, I see what CT is doing. I see what CT is doing. So what can we do to help get you to this level? What you can do is change the event and make it something. So I got to race Martin this time, and now we make something for me.
So you want to change the event. Okay. What are some of your ideas?
How can I beat Martin?
Oh, see,
Wait, so it's not even about, it's about beating me?
Yes! That's all it's about. I'm
he's
sorry.
thinking about what he could be better than you to challenge you in.
Hot dog eating contest. Let's go, baby.
That's crazy. And that goes against what he just said.
What do you mean?
He just said he doesn't like the way he looks. You bring up an eating contest? Where's your soul? Yeah, Mark, Mark says
Glizzy Mania?
Glizzy Mania. Hey, speaking of which, this is completely off the subject. Hella pause. I love hot dogs, right? And you can't even eat them in public anymore, bro. People always got their phone out. You just can't eat a hot dog. You gotta chop it up. You never gotta drink a hot dog in a blender. As soon as you grab it.
Hey, stop.
They all up on you, man. So, okay, this is honest, man. You said
I don't
Well,
like
first
the way
of
this
all, in
transition
order.
just went to Glizzy Mania.
listen, man.
No, man. Okay. What are your ideas?
I gotta
Joe?
think.
Think of your. We gonna think of something today before we end the show. But while I'm saying this, I want you to think of something. You said something that was very dope, where you said, first of all, I want to applaud you for saying you didn't like the way you looked and you saying it on camera. Respect for being vulnerable with the people. You also said how we've been trying to be like, hey man, let's all do this thing. And I'm gonna tell you why, because maybe you don't know my reasoning for saying, hey man, let's all get into this gym. Because seemingly, if somebody's a little further in wherever journey in your mind that they are, you'll think, oh, they trying to show off. No, when I was starting, my boy Dom and I were both, we had just got done eating, and I was like, what are we doing? Right? And I was like, bro, I got to get in this gym. And he was like, man, I'm going to go with you. And he lives 30 minutes away, 45 actually, because he lives over the hill. I'm in the valley. And he would drive over that valley and we would go to the gym literally every day, like about 4 or 5 days a week. And after I got into my own zone, it became a lifestyle. I'm good to go on my own. So I know that it's always helpful for people to do things with each other because you could cheer each other on. And it's a lot easier to not do something when you just by yourself and sulk and everything. So that was my motivation behind us all doing something together. That's one. Two, by you saying the race, you're like, nah, you were fast.
Yeah.
That's what I wouldn't be saying do another race if I didn't think that you were fast enough to do it. I didn't expect you to be, I thought you were going to be left in the dust by Martin. And when he said go, y'all were neck and neck almost to the end. So you don't have a problem with the speed. The problem is just you wouldn't take that L. So with that.
No, I did her again.
No. You took it after. I'm talking about when I'm watching in real time. I'm like, he don't want to take this L. So I'm telling you, if it's not going to be a race, which I think you can still do, and we could immediately get you ready for that a month from now.
Also, by the way, we got to find somewhere else to race. I'm not ready. I tell him on stage. My whole thought was not even just taking this L. It was just don't fall.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, where you'd fall, you have the potential to fall anywhere. You could
That's a good
stand
point.
I'd rather
up the
not
trip.
fall in an alley.
So what are some ideas that you have instead of a race? What are some things that you're good at?
Me stop crying right now. That's
Can't do
one.
that contest because Martin can also cry.
Yeah.
That crying contest, boy, it's going to be sad, but it's going to be neck and neck.
We see whose tear rolls out faster. And then Jay's here goes, what? My duct.
Oh, that's how you feel.
Yo.
Let me tell y'all this with the race for those who see. Again, I felt a pop in my leg. I still stand by that. There is no reason I had to look. I took the L. If I took hot thighs, yes, it got hot. I told them to check my leg to see if it was a bruise. They was like, "You got pants on." I said, "I'm gonna pull it down." They was like, "Don't." I was like, "Just look at my thigh."
They was like, don't. So let's see. Okay. Race, let's say possible, that's out. What are some other things that you're good at?
I have to think about this. Because let me think about this.
What are some of your ideas, Martin?
I mean, I still feel like we can race. Yeah, you know, like you were the whole point of that was you said you're deceptively fast.
And you were.
So why not have that confidence in you? First off, it's okay to lose.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem again.
All right, I get that. But I'm saying your whole thing is you don't know how you'll feel by then because you don't like yourself. Well, sometimes when you don't like yourself, the best thing for you is to take an L and just be like, oh, I survived that.
Yeah.
You know how many L's I've taken in life?
Taking a lot of L's.
A lot of L's, bro.
I've heard some of his stories.
Yeah.
He's taking a lot of L's.
A lot of L's. So
Wait, time out.
They call him Martin Ellsworth. You like that? Chintz McMahon. But he takes L's, and I respect it. So it's like, hey, man, mind you, I've never said I was going to race either of y'all because I know how I am with running. And I'm like, nah, I run funny. And I'm not ever letting anybody see that.
That's even been commentary of like, why does Martin run like that? Like I see that, like, I didn't realize I ran a certain way.
Man, it's like your fingers be pointing. I've never seen nobody run like this.
And Terminator 2, that's how he ran.
So you're still with the race. I respect it. I believe that you can do it, and it's a month from now. If this was next week, I'd be like, all right, let's find something else. You got a month, and in a month, you'd be surprised at what you can do.
Yeah.
I would recommend, by being in the gym with both y'all, I would say I would superset y'all for a competition, like pull-ups and dips, but that also can be handled and achieved in a month. But it's up to y'all. What do y'all, he votes race. I haven't put my vote in. This is not my body. This is your body. So what
My body,
else?
my choice.
Always.
Yeah.
We support people here.
True.
I'm glad y'all didn't hear it.
Yeah, I'm not repeating what Mark said.
We got to pull up reviews.
That's crazy.
Give me a day.
Think on it. It's all good.
Yeah.
And then we'll report back.
Yeah.
We'll report back next week.
I'm also very sad right now. So sorry. Y'all.
Everyone is. It's okay.
No, y'all got me in my feelings. I'm in my feelings. It hurts when you don't like how you look.
Oh man, we all been there.
And then it's just like I said, talking to my doctor too has been like my stress levels, because like your cortisol levels are high.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't help. And then just dealing with life. So yeah, I'll figure it out.
I'll say this was hilarious.
Can't get him.
Hey, so this is only because you were so vulnerable. I'll say this. So Jay was like, yeah, man, I don't like X, Y, and Z, and we can't do this. And I was like, oh, yeah, all right. And then Martin was like, but y'all been X, Y, and Z and me. And I was like, oh, yeah.
No, here's the difference.
We have been X, Y, and Z.
So I didn't want to comment on that. So we was like, Martin, because it started off with the white women, remember?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And remember Martin was like, so you know white women is, and he was always, and we was like, Martin, what about black women? And he was, huh? And like he was
That's
just,
not what happened. All right, keep going.
I just said X, Y, and Z, but you went with the details.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
one
brother.
story in general.
All right.
Wait, which story?
I just went about white women.
Okay.
That was it.
So, because I feel like no one knows what we're
They
talking about.
don't
right
know.
now. So, essentially, in our group chat, I expressed to Jay, I said, I see that there's some things you had some feelings with that have carried over a couple of weeks. If you don't want us to make fun of you for those particular things on the podcast, that's fine. We won't do them. But tell me. But also at the same time, we can't then just pile up on Martin whenever, because and I have to just kind of sit there and be like, you guys got me. Like, 'cause I think that's been sometimes a conflict of when we have these issues of I don't like this particular thing. It's like, okay, we'll be nice, and then it's like, but what about you? And it's like, listen, I've been bullied too. I've been there, sad, depressed, all that jazz. I'm not going to not fight back. And it's not even a fight. It's just like, that's, as comedians and as friends, I think sometimes that's what we should be able to communicate and like mess with each other about that. We do that with everybody. But when it comes to just like, all right, well, don't do me, but I can do you, like a weird force field, that's when there tends to be a little bit of an issue. But I brought up like, these are the things you guys make fun of me about, right? And I've learned to be okay with it or accept it, even though people around me might be like, hey, that kind of hurt to hear or whatever. But I've been able to take the brunt of that because I've dealt with real bullying versus like my friends who are able to mess with me a little bit. So yeah, the dude who Brandon who pretended to jerk off it as my head.
That was classic.
But yeah, it's like, hear about my hairline, my scoliosis, who I date, who I love.
Got scoliosis?
Yeah, man. That's yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. See, that's
No, I never do that.
you had to.
No,
You
honestly, I
didn't?
swear to God, I didn't.
Yeah, that's why I have like back issues. Why?
Damn.
Why like certain exercises I don't do properly because my alignment is off.
I wish you would have said. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But two, let me also tell you why we ain't worth a damn. He said two things. He said, people always talk about my hairline. People talk about scoliosis. We were like, you got scoliosis. That's crazy. I didn't even notice we did that. We were like, oh, yeah. I think, we all.
I don't think we did.
It wasn't even on purpose. We just naturally.
Yeah.
You got scoliosis?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You see now why I don't tell people.
But no, that's not even a roast on the
I know.
scoliosis. It's just, but I think we all have things that we're sensitive about. And I think for both of you guys, what I'm learning about y'all is you have to remember, especially with this, I can't talk to y'all outside relationships, but I can only speak to what I am personally. And what I am personally, and I told you this, our first back and forth on this episode, on the show, I said, hey man, my goal is to always make this show better. And I'm always going to be doing stuff for the benefit of us. I'm never going to be your enemy. So as long as we all know that about each other with anything we talk about, I think we're good. So that goes with y'all with the roasting. Don't take anything personal, especially when you know, first of all, I've seen y'all get roasted way more disrespectfully than y'all roast each other. So I'm like, I can't even believe y'all will be offended at anything each other says.
Yeah.
We be in the streets. I'm like, I can't believe they didn't fight that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is love, man. But with that said, guys, we're about to record another 10 minutes just for the patrons. And it's time to wrap this show up. So for the people, Jay, anything you want to tell the people?
Social media things. Sorry, brain fart. Mr. J. Washington, MRJAY, you should know how to spell Washington. May 11th, Netflix is a joke. West Side Comedy Theater, Santa Monica. Get tickets.
Nice. Martin Morrow.
At Martin M. Morrow on all social channels. Montana coming up. St. George, Utah coming up. So check out my socials for that. And Mr. CT.
Nice, man. This coming Tuesday, I'm doing the homie Jack Fink show at the Improv. So if you're in LA, come through. Gonna be a good time. Other than that, thank you for tuning in, man. Before the Bill podcast, always a pleasure. We up, y'all up.
What's up?